Senator Ward.
Good morning, I wanted to raise the issue of non-geographic numbers and premium rate services that are provided by various institutions and companies and organisations throughout the country. On the one side, you have what are called non-geographic numbers, which are the 1800, 1850, 1890, 0818 and 076 numbers. And they are reduced cost services, particularly provided by state agencies. This week marks a year since Comreg stepped in to ensure that the cost of those numbers were deducted from mobile bundles. Obviously, the way in which people use telephones has changed dramatically in recent years, and it had been the case prior to the 1st of December last year, where mobile companies were charging extra, essentially, if you rang 1850 or 1890 to the Department of Social Protection, for example, or somewhere like that. That's changed, and that's a very welcome development. We're also about a year away from the 1st of January 2022, when that will change again, and the number of those numbers will be reduced to just two. There'll be a 1800, which is free phone, and a 0818, which is essentially a fixed cost number, and that's to be welcomed. I think what we need to do, though, however, is mount a communications campaign around this to ensure that certain people in particular are aware of that change. I think particularly of elderly people who are unaware of these numbers or who might be confused by them, but also other people in vulnerable categories. And perhaps what is even more important in the context is the premium rate numbers, which can be exorbitantly expensive. They range from they all have 15 prefixes, and they range from 1512, which is 50 cents per call, to the 1590 numbers, which are €3.50 per minute, and the tech services that go with that are advertised frequently in various different platforms. There must also be a public information campaign around the cost of these services and the risk to phone users, because sometimes there can be a cost both with sending a text, for example, and receiving a subsequent text. So there is vulnerability there for lots of different sectors in society, and I think we need to be talking about how we make sure people know of the risks associated with premium rate numbers and the clarification in respect of the non-geographic numbers.
Senator Moynihan.